Good shot, but please hit him in the head. Come on, people. Headshots. Yes, dog. Well done. 10-8. That was a nice hit, actually. Oh, and he's bleeding. Well, that's interesting. Get out of here, you silly pikeman. You're completely untouched. You are anything but. Antonio, just hang out here. Get some strength back. Release the hounds. It's fine. Sergey may go down soon. Shocking. I'm just going to have you tank up for a bit. Ow. Was that Mordred? That was Mordred. No! Ah, crap. I actually meant to use your rally ability. Another one down. 9-6. 3 people have died so far. We are winning. Just. Damn. Oh, you're out of ammo. That's why you're not shooting anymore. It's the first time that's ever happened. Nope, rally. Yes. Hold! Nice hit. I'm actually okay with the fact that we completely destroyed his armor there. Actually, what are the 2 abilities? Stab, which does some damage to hit points and a little bit to armor, or Puncture, 15 to 25, which ignores armor. Don't need to. He has no armor left. If you hit him, that is. Come on, people! This is so close. This is... Oh, we killed one. Oh, because he tried to run. See, that's why the rally was important. Bannerman's running back. Ow. $16, $18, $25. Swing and a miss. 2 shots left. I feel like it should say somewhere on the main interface how many shots he's got left. And then there were 3. Yeah, their Bannerman's running. He's had enough. Two. Yes, go hounds, go! Run! Here comes the Helson. Sergei came back though. We got some seriously high-end gear. 3 pikes, 3 great swords, a billhook, spear, 2 boar spears, 3 maces, morning stars, flail, 4 daggers, an arming sword, a bunch of kite shields, some heater shields, helmets, armor. Achievement unlocked, not so noble. Defeat a noble house's unit. And we did. We're hairy as hell, but we did. Refight for loot. There's no way I'm refighting that. I mean, this isn't Lone Wolf. So we can go on. We'll just need to elect a new leader. We've got a couple of level ups as well. Now, Helson is the last of the Vikings still standing. Alright, let's put this to a poll. Alright. Check it out. Was that worth it, or should we go back to the previous save and just not fight that battle? I mean, that was more just because I was curious about what would happen there. Yeah, I'm fairly sure I know what the result of this is going to be. People are saying it was worth it. Fat loot better than Mordred. That's what I'm reading into this, yeah. Alright, so who have we got? Arachnos, Shokin, Antonio survived. Helson, well, basically the entire back line survived. Although Clayton and Sergei did get wounded. How bad is your wound? Brain damage. Nope, you're going to have to be released. And you've got... Oh, that's not permanent. Oh, it was Antonio who got the other permanent. Crushed finger. No, that's not permanent. It was just Sergei who survived, wasn't it? It was just Sergei. Don't need brains to fight. Do we have any spare brains with us still? No, unfortunately we don't. Just means less experience and less initiative. It's fine. Sergei has basically just become Minsk, is what I am reading into this. These bars, they bend and twist under my berserker strength. Now you will. Now. Ooh. Ooh, you are a smart one. I understand now. You said what you said just to make me mad. Mad enough to break free. Ha ha! You are as smart as Boo sometimes. Alright, so you are definitely getting a pike. There were no ranged weapons for you lot. And then I think I would like to have you using heater shields, because they give you melee defense, rather than ranged defense, which at the moment is far less of a concern. Whoa, those are amazing helmets, crikey. We're going to have to spend a small fortune to replenish all of our equipment. 130, 130, 190. Well, frontliners are decided. 190 armor. Bloody hell. That's a hell of a step up. $95. Can switch for 130. Yes. And then Helson gets a 130. Oh, that's 115. 130. Wilhelm gets a 115. And then you're currently in a 95. Anything better than 95? I don't think so. No. 95's what you got. Okie dokie. We're gonna need to buy some more people. Like, as a matter of some haste. And yeah, we have 3 great swords, but we don't really have a use for them. Because we have no two-handers. That's what the pikes are for. Although I guess we could give a two-hander to Sergei. He really is becoming Minsk. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Except for his lack of defense is the problem. Are bill hooks better than pikes? Probably. 60 to 90, 60 to 80. Yes, bill hooks are better. Elson! Oh, but they're different weapons. They still count as a polearm though, right? Yep. Range 2 tiles. I'm totally fine with that. Reasonable. And yeah, for you guys that are talking about Baldur's Gate, totally worth getting. Probably the best RPG ever made, bar none. 1 and 2. I actually preferred 1 to 2. But both of them absolutely excellent. Highly, highly recommended. Be interesting to split the timeline now. Have one game that goes on from here and the other that goes the other way and see which one turns out for the best. As much as I'd love to continue with Mordred, I can totally see why this is probably the more interesting. I mean, this is some seriously fat loot that we got. It's kind of crazy how high-end this stuff is. Armor for you. Armor for you. 105. 110. 115. 145. 115. 105, you get the blue one. And then to cover his head wound, you get a 110. And these all give reduced vision, which I don't really want to do on my archers, so we'll save you as is. Now, everyone should be able to get a dagger. You get a dagger. You get a dagger. You get a dagger. You get a dagger. And so do you. Yeah, have a new one. I mean, this stuff is going to sell for a small fortune, especially the great swords. So I'm going to set that to be repaired. That to be repaired. I'm still not convinced about Sergei. No, I'm going to save. I'm going to keep him as a pikeman. It's just more effective. And we'll sell the greatswords. I mean, they're basically going to make us enough money where we could hire disowned nobles or retired soldiers or adventurous sellswords for our new front line. Because we lost Mordred, but we also lost Drewski. And we lost Nemanda. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we lost quite a lot. But hey, it's fine. We have a lot of money tied up here. So anything which is worth more than 1,000 base, let's set those to be repaired. Warbrand. Skull Cracker. Hooked blade? No, probably not. Militia spears? No. Boar spears? No. Flails? Definitely not. Morning stars? Or maces? No. Flail? Flail? Yes. Hadn't quite realised how much flails were worth. Arming swords? Arming swords too. Okay. We'll set all of that for repair. We know where we can get relatively cheap repair gear. And now we just need to make it back alive down to, say, Windberg. And then back to the rest of safety. Actually, you know what? I'm going to overwrite this one. Oh. Delete that one. Save. MM. 45. And the underscore is basically going to denote this as the new game. the Mordred-less game. But the company is still called Marauders, so his life really will live on. His name will live on. That is, after all, that's important to a Viking. Cattle die, kin die, even the self must one day die. That which lives on is the good name of every dead man. Actually, it's not the good name. Cattle die, kin die, even the self must one day die. But that which lives on is the name of each dead man. Great quote, that one. Viking saying. He died the way he lived, in a pile of blood. And we're finding some ruins and things as we go. Ambition fulfilled. That is true. That is an ambition which is fulfilled. As all of your enemies lie dead or in retreat, Wilhelm the banner bearer waves the company's banner in celebration. Once more the Marauders fought, and once more Marauders prevailed. Raucous cheers echo him all around. You soon discover that your recent battle is the talk of the local towns and villages. Whenever they stop at a tavern along the road, the brothers find that drinks are poured when the story of that battle is told. And the more the telling is embellished, the more freely the libations flow. Who dares stand against us now? Hey, it just said it's official. There's a legend about it now. Actually is our renown. Competent. We're still dreaded, but competent. Competently dreaded. Libation is a great word, you're right. And thus the legend of Mordred has spread, indeed. To be quite honest, Mordred lived a hell of a lot longer than I expected him to. I know what the average life expectancy of a character in this game is like. Is that a friendly or an enemy? In this light, it's kind of hard to see. Not that I have the front line to actually do anything with it. Oh, of course, and Helson needs to level up. More fightiness. More health. More fatigue. And a perk. Reach advantage. Reach advantage is nice. Each hit with a two-handed melee weapon adds a stack of reach advantage that increases your melee defense by +5 up to a maximum of 5 stacks until the character's next turn. Well, you hit really slowly. Reach advantage is better for something like a greatsword where you're hitting multiple enemies in one go. Overwhelm. Every attack, hit or miss against an opponent that acts after you in the current round. Inflict the overwhelmed status, which lowers melee skill and range skill by 10 for a turn. Lone Wolf, Underdog, Footwork. Unlocks Footwork skill, which allows you to leave a zone of control without triggering free attacks. Not really an issue for you. One thing you don't have yet is Anticipation. Brawny. I think I probably want to give you Brawny. Yeah, I'm going to give you Brawny. The other one which we really need to give people is Recover. Unlocks the Recover skill, which allows for resting a turn in order to reduce accumulated fatigue by 50%. In fact, I think that's probably more important. Right, and I can't do anything until tomorrow morning, so we shall sleep! And remember to unpause. Loads of people for hire. Raban, a retired soldier, 2,800. Carsten, a gambler. Mason Ulfert. A sellsword. Kel the Blessed. A deserter. A cheap deserter. Cheap tools here. 500 for these weapons. I don't know that Windberg particularly likes us. They don't. They feel neither positively nor negatively towards us. So I think we should probably go to Kronenkrug. Because Kronenkrug does. Really likes us. And I think we are likely to get more money from there. Is there any... Are there any trade goods I could bring with us? I think we will get some tools, because we know we have a bunch of repairs to do. Then we'll go to Kronenkrug. Did the archer level up? Oh yeah, he did. Lionhearted, level 4. Glorious. More shootiness. More... Fatigue wasn't a huge problem for you. Health. And defensiveness. Just in case somebody tries to pick on you. Fast adaptation. Adapt to your opponent's moves. Gain an additional stacking plus 8 chance to hit with each attack that misses an opponent. Bonus is reset upon landing a hit. Oh crap, yeah, he doesn't have bullseye yet. Good, well spotted. Anticipation could also be very good for him because he's using a bow, not a crossbow. Alright, Kronenkrug. Let's see what the sale prices here are like. Yes, we get quite a lot more for the great swords. So we're selling that. We'll sell a spear. Sell a bow. Sell another great sword. Selling the regular old spears. And the most damage to those. And that one. And that one. Maces. Regular old knives. Although, actually, no, we want to keep some of those. And we can basically sell all of these small shields now. Don't need them no more. And I'm going to sell these. Well, keep one of them. Arming swords we'll keep so we can get rid of the falchions. We can get rid of 65 armor, 75 armor, 95 helm, 70 helm. And Cedric Fallowfield, thank you very much for the follow earlier. Missed that one earlier. Raise a flagon for our fallen comrades. Thank you very much for that, Wilhelm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see who's available. Please be some good people. Roderick the Fencer. Meinolf. A very expensive sellsword. Janold, Militia. Here we go. We are going to try you out. You have no traits, positive or negative. Welcome to the team. Oh, another one. Wilderic the Footman. Gonna try you out. Greedy and hate for beasts. Good enough for me. Alright, so we've got 2 new guys. Good health, good archer. And very good resolve. And then sword, arrow resist, initiative. Well, you're definitely a frontliner. I'll give you a spear for now. You can be my flanker. And you as well. I mean, the other thing is, if you spend more on some of these more advanced people, their stats, their starting stats just are higher. Which is another of the really big advantages, actually. What's a warfork? Two-handed spear. Range of 2 tiles. How's that compared to a pike? 60 to 80, 40 to 60. Oh, okay, so the warfork is the predecessor to the pike, I guess. 110. 95. Shield. And you have a level up. Swords. Health. Stamina. And then you have a perk which is going to be Student. So that you'll level up faster. And now we just need 2 more people. And then we're back up to strength. I mean, this is enough to start undertaking missions again. Clayton's still wounded. Exposed ribs. Wow, yeah, you have almost no hit points. Did we lose any dogs? We lost 1, 2. 2 dogs. Which we'll need to replace at some point. We definitely don't have the money for that right now, though. I feel like we need to sell more of this stuff. And this is the place to do it. No, I'm going to keep that greatsword. We'll sell a pike. We can sell both of the hooked blades. We can sell the pitchfork. Sell the mallet. We want to keep those. Keep the spear. We can sell those. Just making sure we keep a lot of blunt weapons around. Okay, we're back up to 900. That's a safe amount. Selling greatswords is madness. We have no one that uses greatswords, though. Oh yes, names. Thank you. Alright. This is going to be known as Arakor. And his name has not yet been earned. And then this is going to be... a good question. Atari. There we are. And now let's take a look at the obituaries, because Mordred the Megalomaniac. Longest lasted person, 17 kills, 28 battles. Impaled by a billman. Grumbuskin gutted by a Zweihander, Nemunda impaled by a billman. It was the billman who did the damage. And the Zweihanders. Their front line troops didn't do anything. Amanda did have a lot of potential. I'm annoyed by him. Grumbuskin and Druski were, frankly, expendable. They were ones I would have replaced eventually anyway. Mordredson could be one if anyone can earn the title. That's an interesting idea. the name Mordred becomes the title instead of the name. Ah, yes, we have some crappy gear that we can sell off as well. I'm going to keep the knives, as I said, because we do need to give those out. Selling the padded surcoat, selling the linen cloak, selling the hat. Because we need to make sure that we keep enough space to actually loot stuff. You know what, I'm going to get rid of the leather helmet. As cool as it looks, it's on 0 health and it'll cost me a small fortune to replenish. And we could also sell a quiver of arrows. Although, I kind of want to give you a spare quiver. So I'm going to put the bandage back here and make Wilhelm the bandager. And then you are going to get a spare set of arrows. Not you. You are going to get a spare set of arrows. Right, who needs a dagger? You do. And you do. Am I planning on playing Green Mars? Probably not. I have about 1 billion different games at the moment I need to play, and I've spent a lot of time on surviving Mars, and it just doesn't have the viewership. I like the game, I think it's a very solid game, it just doesn't have the viewers. Men are using the same weapons that killed the comrades. Kind of poetic. True, it's not so much that they're using the weapons as wearing the armor. Anyway, I think that this is a good stopping point, because I've been streaming this for 40 minutes longer than I'd intended, so yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when we are live again in the future. If you have really enjoyed this, then do consider hitting that follow button so you get notifications when... oh, I've said that. If you really enjoyed this, consider subscribing. That's the one. Helps the channel out and lets me do more of this kind of content. Or you can, of course, go over to the Patreon at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking, which is where games like this are posted up, and also those of a more strategic element. And then, finally, I have a Discord, where you should totally come and join us, hang out with the community, say hi. It's always nice to see some new faces there, so yeah, you should. I will be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow is all day preview for Age of Wonders Planetfall. I have not been told otherwise, so I'm planning to start that one at 5 PM and then continue basically through to 2 AM. I might not take a break. We're just going to be playing through one scenario, because I'm not sure that Paradox allows you to do one game, leave, and then do another game. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. Because bearing in mind that this is like an exclusive... well, not actually an exclusive, but it's not like the regular pre-release stuff. This is an actual preview that certain streamers are involved in. And this is the first time that Paradox has ever taken me aside and say, hey, do you want to do this? So I want to make sure I get it all right. So tomorrow, 5 PM, we will be starting Age of Wonders Planetfall. Remember, it's not out yet for 3 months. Like, that's how far ahead of time I've got this. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I like Age of Wonders 3 and 2. Don't know if I played 1. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing what the futuristic version is. So join us 5 PM tomorrow. Make some sandwiches. That's a good idea, actually, Tanner. Might do that. So thanks, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. I should probably try and raid someone. Who's online? Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Templin Institute. Let's go and raid them. We have not been there for a while. They are currently playing XCOM, which is like the futuristic version of this game. So head on over there, say hello from Mordred Viking. Oh, sorry, Dana. Just too late. Tell me, and I might remember next time, though. DM it to me. It's probably the best way. In the meantime, thanks everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.